Happy New Year. Welcome to Jewel Talk Tuesday. Today I would like to talk about I have decided. With God, everything will be different. When I say I have decided, that means I have a change of mind, a change of heart, a change in direction. And that's what you should have, a change of heart, a change of mind, a change of direction, that you want to walk with somebody that knows it all from beginning to end. They can give you the answer to any situation, give you the answer to any question, give you direction so that you don't have to question, okay, is this person telling me right or is this person telling me wrong? Because when you walk with God, you will be able to hear Him to know who to listen to, who to help, where to go, and where not to go. If you are not walking with Him, you're going to be just like somebody stumbling in the dark. You're going to be somebody that is making tons of mistakes unnecessarily. You know, I say, we're getting older, and even if you're still young and you have a lot of life ahead of you, why not take advantage of this person that knows it all? This person that has this advantage and is willing to give you this advantage in your life. But you have to decide to walk with him, talk with him, follow him. Is it going to be easy? I'm not going to say that. And out of all the songs, the saints from way back when song and the ones that I know now, not one of them has said the road would be easy. Not one of them. But they haven't given up. And that gives me a hope, because I'm like, they've been in this way for a long time. That's old folks talk. They've been in this way for a long time. And when you find somebody that's still in the church, that's still believing and still trusting God, it's because they decided. They decided to walk with God. They decided and they changed their mind about the way that they were living to get a better view of life. I remember when I decided, something got to change. I had got sick and tired of myself. I was just like, this can't be life. Are you at that place where you're saying this can't be life? Are you at that place that you're saying something has to be better than this? Are you at that point in your life that you're tired of going in circles? Are you at that point in your life that you're just sick and tired of yourself? See, sometimes I get sick and tired of myself. I just want to pull over on 85 and drop myself off until myself get better, till I get it together. Because I get sick of me, because I get on my own nerves sometimes. When you get like that, that's the perfect opportunity to open up to see what God is saying, to open up and get rid of yourself. Your flesh will have you everywhere, doing everything, saying everything, thinking everything. And we need someone to help us to discern. And like I said, if we don't decide that we need God in our lives, and we don't decide to open up and allow him to come and navigate us through this thing called life, so we can um, get to our purpose and our destiny and have our dreams and all these things, we're going to keep going in circles. I'm tired. I don't know about y'all. I'm tired. I told God, I am sick of me. I was very careful because, he could do some stuff. I said, okay, I want to always humble myself. I don't want God to humble me, because then I don't know what it look like. So I'll be like, look, don't be doing a whole lot of stuff. I want this thing to work between me and you. But I'm open to that. I'm open to living a life with God. Who knows what'll happen, but I'd rather have him on my side. I'd rather for him to be with me. I'd rather for him to comfort me. Nobody can dry my tears like God. And trust me, I have cried some tears. Nobody can hold me and comfort me like God. And when you get in that place where you're scared, where you don't know the answer, nobody's going to be able to comfort you like he can. And nobody is going to be able to do that unless he sends them to you. That anointed person that he sends to comfort you, to hold you, to dry your tears, to make you laugh, to help you. it's gonna have to be him. And you're gonna have to be open up to do that. And it's scary sometimes. Like, I trust God in more areas in my life than I trust him in the new stuff, like as if he can't do it. But it's just something about human nature. It's like, okay, on this, I know God got it. But on this, I'm working on trusting you with this. I know you got it. But for some reason, I always want to put my hand in it. For some reason, I always want to go do it myself. Because one thing, being an independent woman, one thing is being a hustler. This woman right here, she got up early in the morning. We got up with her. We farming, we doing all this stuff. And I'm just laughing and running. I loved it. I loved it as a child. She taught us how to do things. So that's what I do. I learn how to do stuff, and I'm learning in my years of getting wisdom from God. And I hope that you do too. When God sends people to help you, receive their help. Don't abuse their help, but receive their help, because he is sending them there. And they think they're coming there to help you, but all the time you are their help too. And you can't do that. We can't do that. I can't do that until I decide that with him, everything will be different. I have to decide that when he tells me to do something, that I don't sit and try to find scriptures to say why I shouldn't do it. Or I don't sit and try to call somebody and be like, da 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 da, try to find reasons not to do it, because what he is saying is to make a difference in my life. If it's not then, it may be down the line. My grandma had a saying, make haste. It don't take all day to do nothing. And sometimes that's what God is saying. You could have had it done. I could have had it done if we only had made haste and not wasted time complaining and fussing and, looking at somebody else, what they didn't have to do it, or they're not doing it. But we don't know what God done told them. We got to stay out of other folks' business. God is working on them as he is working on us. But we have to decide to be open to the plan that he has for us. We have to decide that, this is the beginning of the year. I'm going to decide, I'm going to take it second by second. Some of us cannot say what I'm going to do in 30 days, or what I'm going to do in 60 days, or what I'm going to do in 6 months or a year. Start with, I made it through this second. I did it through this second, and celebrate that, because some things we go through have more of a stronghold, and our strategies of how to get through those things, we have not gotten there yet. So we have to take it step by step, and we have to wait for God to give us that information, and being open to listen and receive it. Because one of my defenses with God, I be like, okay, God, I love you, but I just don't want to talk to you right now. And like at that point, he's not interested in me talking anyway. He want me to shut up and listen. But I say, I love you, try to make it all easy and, cover it up or whatever. But that don't work with him. He knows us. He knows us. He knows when we're procrastinating. And it's some things that I should have done last year. I could have done. And nothing stopped me but me. But I have decided I'm going to take it second by second and walk this thing out, because I'm tired. I am sick of caprice. Do y'all know? In some things in my life, I am sick of caprice. But some things in my life, I get great joy that I have decided to walk with God so he can make a difference in those areas. And I have to give these areas over to him. So as you go through this week and you're thinking about, what things that you want to make better in your life, the relationship you want to make with God. You can't have a better relationship with people, family, friends, spouse, co-workers. You can't have anything unless you have a better relationship with him, because he's going to show you how to deal with them. Like we always say, oh Lord, here they come. Some people are more work than others, but are they really more work than others? Because if you decide to follow Christ so he can make things different, he will make it easy for you that it's not that much work to deal with them. Who is more work than you? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was a piece of work. So sometimes the tasks that God give me with people, I'm like, ooh, I was way worse than that. You know, it's not that bad. But we make a big deal out of things that God is like, I'm not killing you when I say do this or do that. And this year, you know, I'm changing my mind about how I receive what he say to me sometimes because I just don't want to do it. You know, I'm like, stick them up. My hands is raised. I'm giving up. I'm tired. I'm tired because I ain't winning. I can't win. I can't win when I go against what he is telling me because I know he's right. Because whatever fear it is, whatever procrastination it is, if God gave it to you, it's going to work. It may not look big. It may start off small. It may like, you know, it's not working, but you want quality instead of quantity. I'd rather be good at what I do because when you be good at what you do, people can't overlook you. When you be good at what you do, people can't be like, oh, what? You know, your name will be before you. Your name will go places before you even get there. People will know you and you won't even know them, you know? So decide this week what it is that you want to be better with God. You know, once you get in connection with him, he's going to reveal things to you. You know, he revealed things to you. He talks to you. He's real funny. If you want a good laugh, get with God, child. He is the best comedian. I'm telling you, he have you rolling. And his love is the greatest love. His comfort is the greatest comfort. His joy is the greatest joy. So decide to walk with him so he can make your life different. He can change you. He can change you for the better. No one can do it like him. No one. Have a blessed week and be happy. Be intentional about being happy. Be intentional about what you do that is good and that what is right. Have a great week and see you next time on Jewel Talk Tuesday. Bye.